Hello, and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon X Randomizer Nuzlocke. Last episode, we made our way through Lysandra Labs here and took on these two little scientists here. I don't think we got a key card or anything like that, so I think we still have some work to do when it comes to hopefully getting to the elevator and hopefully getting... okay, I'm not seeing anything, so we definitely didn't get anything. So I guess we still have some, we still have a ways to go. I'm not exactly sure what left we have to explore. I think there was one other door maybe to our left over there that we didn't get to, but I could be wrong. Well, we still have not found, oh, this music's cheery. This music's kind of cheery. But we got our way through, and I actually don't know if I healed up everyone. Oh, look, it's Cheese! I don't know if I healed up anybody at all before I walked out of here. I don't think I did. And, oh, wait. BB's full health. Is everyone else full health? No, Sure is almost dead. That was a doozy. That was a little scary. That was a bit of a scary one. Let's go for... We don't want to be in here. This is not a good place for us to be in, so... Not with BB. Not at all. And, wow. Okay, hello. I was not expecting that to kill. I was kind of expecting the rock typing there to maybe kind of eat that up a little better, but that's okay. We'll see whatever they go into. We'll be able to react to it. It's going to be a good time. Let's go into George, because George is an absolute beast. Absolute powerhouse. Look at him. Let me know down below. How is your Thursday going? How are you doing? What are you doing today? Did you do anything fun? We got a little Mantike on the field here. I'm going to tell you, this Mantike is not going to have a good day. She's about to get squished by George. Got a bit heavy slammed by George. If this isn't a one-shot, I'm going to be disappointed. I'm disappointed. I feel like that should just absolutely obliterate you, but that's fine. That's fine. We go for the return here, and it should take it out, and it does. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Again, I don't really know exactly where we need to go today. What I do know is that today is just a scatterbrain day, let me tell you. It's just, where do we need to? Maybe, I feel like we haven't gone this way. I feel like it's tucked away in the back of the corner. It's kind of suspicious. We have a green, let's see what this pad does. Let's see where this brings us. Brings us to an item, which is going to be a hyper potion. Not very, well, I guess it's kind of useful. One less that we have to buy next time we go to the store. I guess, actually, speaking of hyper potions, we should probably use one of those on Sure here, just in case we do need her services here coming up in these battles. Not exactly sure how much more we have left. Hopefully, it's not much. I would love if we could maybe get out of here today, and then hopefully maybe proceed to the final gym. And, okay, he didn't stop us to battle. I don't know if he even can. Wait, let's go on this one. This one makes us stop, right? Can we... Alright, okay, cool. Yeah, see, he just saw us flying by, and he said, nah, I'll let him go one more time around. The scientist grunt sends out the Flareon. What I'm really hoping we can get to today, obviously, is, like I said, get through this part of the labs, and then we can go to... I believe Xerneas is not far away. We can fight Xerneas, get all the nice, juicy, legendary encounters. Hopefully add another legendary to our team. I would assume, unless it's something that's complete hot garbage, which I can't even think of on the top of my head. I don't know. What would we... A legendary that we would get that we wouldn't add to the team? I don't know, maybe a Celebi? Not that Celebi's bad by any means. I just feel like it's not the best. It's not the best. I feel like there's nothing on our team that I would switch it out for when it, like, stat-wise, move-wise. I just don't know. I feel like it doesn't really hit as hard as other, legendaries do. Okay, we're definitely going in the right direction. At least if the battles are telling us anything, we should be moving in the right way. And the Pokefan family is going to start off with a Wailord. Oh my goodness, look at this dude. Look at this absolute beast of a Pokemon. Alright, so a Water Spout would be a big sad time for us. Let's go for a U-turn, get some damage off so we don't get obliterated by it. And, oh my goodness, this is so much more. Oh, it was a critical hit, look at that. Would you look at that? And let's go into... Well, now we don't have to worry about the water sport. All that silliness. I feel like Latin might be a good switch in here. I mean, no better than George or no worse than George, so we'll just go into Latin. I guess we could go into Sure if we wanted to. It's been kind of interesting these last, like, 2 episodes. We really haven't had a chance to go into Vandy. Vandy's been kind of sitting in the back, just waiting, just chilling. We haven't, like, there's been no good matchups where, like, we need to bring him in. I feel like every matchup we've been in all these battles has been unfavorable for him, or it's, you know, George or someone else hits the field and it's easy peasy, smooth sailing from there, so there's no reason to bring him out. But the other reason I really want to get through these labs today is I want to get I want to get hype off our team. I want to get our little Tranquil off our team. I want to put a new Mon. I want to put our shell gun back on. Alright, Beedrill is going to come out, and I think I'm just going to stay in here, go for a Rock Tomb, and call it a day. As Beedrill should not be living. And if it is, probably like 1 hit. 2 hits maybe? 2 hits I would think maybe from, yeah. Ooh, look at that. Barely missing that 1 hit KO. Goes for the agility, so maybe he can get like a twin needle off or something here. But it does not matter. Latin is still a speedy boy. Does not care. Does not care about your agility. Your nimble flying. Doesn't matter. It doesn't bother him. Alright. Come on. There can't be much more left here. Okay, this looks like a fun door to go through, so we're going to do it. And, alright, so maybe, okay, I feel like there's only 4. I feel like there can't be 5. Has there been 5 scientists that we fought so far? I feel like there hasn't been. I really feel like there hasn't been. Alright, let's take her on. Hopefully she has the key card. The Frost Cavern. Yeah, I mean, she's the most, Mamilosum. Yes, I am. She's the most recent one that we've faced, so I feel like this is probably the last one we gotta fight. Oh, I love this music. Yep, Mabel. Alright, she's got the full team of 6. So many important battles in the last 2 episodes. I love it. I love it. Alright, we got a Water Fairy Azumarill here out on the field. Let's go for the U-turn. Let's get out of here. We don't want to mess with that. This thing also, I would assume it's going to have huge power. I'm going to assume the worst, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully it doesn't have huge power, but you just never know. Do you get access to fighting type moves, my friend? Let's see. Let's go into Sure. I just want to be safe. I feel like Sure is going to resist any water type moves. It goes for the Rain Dance. That's fine by me. Any of those boosted moves are not going to do anything to us. At least they shouldn't. If they do, we in big trouble. We in big trouble. Let's go for the Body Slam. Hopefully we can maybe fish for a para. Would be great. Kind of slow this thing down. Maybe get some hacks. I love it. Okay, there we go. First Body Slam, doing the thing. Goes for the Aqua Ring. That's a tad annoying. Recovery is always a tad annoying. But I feel like the damage that we're doing, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Especially if we can get a full para here, would be awesome. Goes for the Superpower. This is going to hurt quite a bit, but Sure still takes like a beast, and the attack and defense of this little Azumarill is going to fall, so that means the next one's going to do a little bit less. But even so, let's still go ahead and heal up. And I feel like it's not going to go for a water type attack. It's probably going to keep going for Superpower. It's paralyzed. Well, you can't go for anything if you get paralyzed, so I'll take it. Azumarill gets a little more HP back, and we're on the first Mon. That's crazy. I feel like we've only been through 2. Normally we've been moving pretty fast for these scientist battles, and this one already, I think the Azumarill is already better than anything any of the other 3 scientists have thrown out. I'll take it. I'll take a little bit smooth sailing after what we've been through. BB grows level 55. The rain is going to cease, and we have a Breloom coming out. Interesting. Okay, let's go back into BB here. Obviously, we're out of fake outs, which is a bit unfortunate. My plan here is to U-turn and then go into Latin. Is kind of what I want to do. Let's go ahead and do it, get some damage off on this thing. I hope we get a chance to heal up or something before we take on Xerneas, even though it's not going to matter, because if it's a good legendary, I'm probably just going to throw the Master Ball straight away. Because Primary also wants to maybe attempt to not use a Master Ball, but it really depends on the levels of the legendary counter is going to be and what it is. Because I'm not trying to lose somebody because I'm trying to, save my Master Ball for a potential encounter in the future. Okay, what I want to do is really just go for a Steamroller. We have to break through this confusion, though, which is going to be a bit of an issue. The phone be a buzzing. Hurt itself into confusion. That's unfortunate. Goes for the Mind Reader. Reading the minds today. Reading Latin's little mind. Let's go for, I think we'll be okay. We take a Dynamic Punch pretty well. We can take the, we do hit ourselves again, unfortunately, in confusion. There's a Dynamic Punch. And now we need to heal up. I love hitting ourselves 2 times in a row. It's always fun. But you can't blame them. It's hard. I've never been so confused that I almost hit myself. I've had plenty of concussions, but never self-inflicted. So I don't know how that feels. Goes for another Mind Reader. I guess he really does not want to miss, or he's trying to anticipate. I'm not exactly sure what Mind Reader, what the benefits of Mind Reader even is. Dude, 3 times in a row? My goodness. That's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. Alright, let's try again. For the 4th time, we end up snapping out of confusion. We were 100% at hitting ourselves in confusion right there. Latin, my dude. Latin, my dude, what is going on? Let's go for a Venom Shock so we can save some of the PP on Steamroller in case we need it later on in this fight. It is super effective. I probably should have started with that. Probably would have, should have, could have. That's okay. And Hitmonlee is going to come out this time around, and actually, I kind of want to stay in here. We've got a decent matchup. We resist pretty much everything this thing wants to do. Let's go for the Toxic, and then we can go for the Venom Shock strats here. That's what I like. That's what I like. You know what else I like is that I think it was the last like 2 episodes in the comments y'all have been talking about. I mean, I've been kind of talking about like one of the different types of Nuzlocke and trying to get better at Nuzlocke, and it seems like a lot of y'all also share the same kind of goal, which I think is really cool because I think it's gonna be fun, you know, in a year from now to kind of see, or not in a year, even a couple months from now, just see kind of where. Ooh, Blaze Kick. Oh my goodness. Okay, I kind of forgot that was a move. I'm not gonna front. Okay. Is Venom Shock a 100% accurate move? Hold the front door. What do you got? It is. Okay, cool. This should kill you. I'm not. So let's do this. Let's go ahead. Let's use the Venom Shock. And as long as no silliness happens here, we should be okay. I think it'd be kind of fun to see, you know, in a couple months from now, like, where everyone's at. If everyone's kind of getting better at Nuzlocke, or, you know, if we're still struggling along. I mean, randomized, like I said, randomizers are hard, but, I don't know, it's just kind of cool to see everyone's like, yeah, you know, I've been kind of thinking the same thing. I want to get better, too. So, I encourage you, I challenge you to get better with me. Let's try to do this together. Alright, the Bronzor is going to come out, and we don't really have anything too crazy to deal with this thing. Not having a fire type on the team kind of sucks because we kind of get put in situations like this where, I don't know, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not going to do a whole lot. At least it's not a Bronzong. Bronzong would be unfortunate. Here comes the extra sensory. It's a good thing Surf does decent amount of damage still. Sure can still do the thing. Sure's like, I almost died last episode. I ain't trying to do that again. I is not trying to do that again. I really did not think Facade was going to do that much. That was wild. That was wild, and it was scary. I don't want to do it again. Weavile is going to make an appearance. Let's go back into BB. I think we have 1 Drain Punch left, which I hope we do. It's either 1 Drain Punch or a U-turn. I can't remember, but I feel like a Drain Punch should one-shot this thing. And we do have 1. All right, so our last one here for BB, hopefully. No silliness. Perfect. Go for the Drain Punch. Take this thing out, hopefully. Yes, perfect BB. Atta girl. Look at you. Look at you. Alright, 1 more Mon left. What is it going to be? It's going to be a Tyrogue. Okay. This is actually... Let's just go back into Latin. We'll heal Latin up. And to go forward to some Venom Shock, whatever else, Steamroller. Not too worried from this. This thing is not making me worry too much. I actually don't know if this even gets any fighting type moves. Gonna be honest, don't know Tyrogue's level 48 moveset. I've never seen that before, never had to play with it. So, I don't know. Let's see. It goes for Fake Out. And we're just going to, I think, just go for the Stab Steamroller. Probably won't one-shot this thing. I'm going to think. Yeah, it's not. Not very effective. Goes for Foresight. Very interesting move, my friends. I feel like it gets, like, what, Tackle? Maybe Arm Thrust? Something like that. I feel like let's just go for the Venom Shock. I know it's not poisoned or anything like that, but I feel like it might do more damage than the Resistant Steamroller, and I was correct. Okay. Not giving Venom Shock, like, even with something's not poisoned, I still don't think, like, Venom Shock's going to do that much, but it's really not a bad move. Alright, we are no ordinary Pokemon trainers, that's for sure. Alright, ding, 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 there goes boy. Here's the elevator key for you. Okay, perfect. So now we finally got that. Let's see what she says. The power legendary Pokemon, the power to grant life to all around it. It's a mysterious ability that even scientists like us haven't really been able to decode. What do you think will happen to the world if we want to fuel that weapon with something like that? I don't know. I don't know, my friend. That sounds kind of terrifying to me. Alright, let's hope is there an easy way to get back to the beginning? Are we close to the beginning right here? Maybe we're not. I feel like we're not. Let's go down. Maybe this is a good room to go into. Is this where you want to be? It's not where you want to be at all, actually. We do not want to be here. Let's go back down, and then maybe we need to go... Can we go up? Oh, wait, hold on. Elevator. I see it. I sees the elevator. Okay, that was good. That was close. Okay, the question is, so I go heal up. I think what I'm going to go do is I'll probably make a quick cut. I'll go heal up. I'll get back here, and we'll go down and see what lies in store. Alright, we are back. We are here in the elevator. We're all healed up, and I put Gardenia back on the team. Let's go down to the second floor of the basement. And I don't know if we have to do any more battles here or not, or if we can just hop straight into this encounter. We'll find out. But, oh my goodness. Listen, one who will face Lysa. Did we not just face him? Look at this dude. Look at this behemoth of a man. Absolute behemoth. Oh, touching tale. His touching story. A terrifiably long time ago. Or terribly. It's terrible. There was a man and a Pokemon. He loved that Pokemon very much. I don't think I can skip this. Oh well. War began. Look at that flower putting in work. The man's beloved Pokemon took part in that war. Look how touching. Is this touching? Is this giving anyone else goosebumps? I got the goosebumps. Several years passed. Aw, he was given a tiny box. A tiny box. A little tiny baby box. The man wanted to bring the Pokemon back, no matter what it took. Little Floette, look at it. It sacrificed so much for us. It should be a hero. The man built a machine to give it life. And it destroyed everything. He brought his beloved Pokemon back. The end? This reminds me of Full Metal Alchemist. The man had suffered too much. His rage still had not subsided. Dude, why is this so long? He could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon he loved. He turned the machine into the ultimate weapon. I did kind of forget about this part, though. I forgot that it was AZ that did all this. The man became the bringer of destruction that ended the war. Yes. You know, I gotta say, like, this game does have a decent story. For, like, a Pokemon game, as far as Pokemon games go, the story's not bad. It's actually got a little bit of lore. It kind of hints that there's some kind of lore, does a little bit, tries to, like, I don't know, like, build a world just a little bit. And I feel like the other games don't really do that. I feel like they don't do a lot of, like, the world building stuff. Which is fine, because it's Pokemon. That is the world that, I mean, it's built its world, right? But, like, this game actually tries to, like, make it have a history and, like, I don't know, I think it's cool. The resurrected Pokemon left the man. You had betrayed its trust, dude. That's so sad. Dude, that's sad. That is sad, I gotta say. That's sad. All those stones, all those Pokemon. Get the key back. It should not be used. Everything will vanish again. Do you want to know unending pain like I have? Ooh. Yeah, dude. That is AZ. He has the same name as a king that lived 3,000 years ago, and for some unknown reason, he had the key to the ultimate weapon hung around his neck. It is finally time. Follow me to my chambers. Dude, didn't I just squash you like a bug? Are you making me do this all over again? Wait, we did all that to come down here to go back up? No, there's got to be something else down here. There's got to be something else down here. Get the key back. It should not be used. Do you want... Okay. It's the same thing. There's really nothing else down here, dude? Okay. I feel like I just got tricked. I feel like I've been bamboozled. Alright, we'll go back up, I guess. I don't know where your quarters are. B1. Oh, no, B3 is probably where we need to go. Okay. Let's go back down. Where would you like to go? It's like you just followed me to my quarters. You should know where it is. Haven't you been here before? You intern? You silly intern? Alright, let's go back up. I'm guessing this doesn't look... Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm guessing what do you... Oh, who is this dude? Who is this dude? So the Pokeballs we received and the Pokemon we've gathered are where they need to be. Add it all up, and that means all preparations are complete. The only thing left to do is to put the plan into motion. I'm counting on you. Oh, this dude be looking weird, though. One push of a button and we can activate the ultimate weapon from this room. I believe being a chosen one means you have potential to change the future. Whether we activate the weapon or leave it safely underground will rest upon if you actually have this potential or not. What? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I did all this work, got all this stuff, spent all this money, and I'm going to let you know what? This 14-year-old kid, if you can beat these people in a Pokemon battle, then no, we'll just stop everything. Makes sense. I'm glad I went back and healed up, because that would have been this would have been kind of hard to take on with the limited amount of PP that we have available to us right now. All right, let's get out of here. Obviously, any kind of flying attack, type attack would hurt. And it looks like, oh, look at that. Look at that crit, dude. I love it. I love it, BB. I love it. Okay, let's go into Sure here. A very good matchup against this Flygon, and it's not like this thing's really going to be living... Ah, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. We do not like the weather statuses are kind of sucky. Kind of a sucky situation for us, because if we get hit really hard with something, and then we're down to like 5 HP. That was the reason Sure, I thought Sure was going to go away, because, ooh, Earth Power, that might hurt a little bit. Might hurt a little bit. No, okay, we're alright. That's kind of why I thought Sure was going to die last episode, because we got hit by something really hard, and there was ice, there was hail falling from the sky. And I was like, oh dear, that's all she wrote. Alright, who is next? Who do you got for us next? A Groudon. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're going to stay in here. I don't want to go into BB and then switch out and potentially have to take a hit from something this thing is going to give. And that's going to stink. This is going to hurt regardless. A Surf is not going to do much. Neither is an Ice Fang, but let's just go for it. Goes for the Hammer Arm. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we eat that. That's good. That's good. Look at that. Look at Sure taking a Hammer Arm from a Groudon. Oh my goodness. All right, Surf does not do a lot of damage. However, we know the Hammer Arm. I think even a crit from full health, we should be able to live. I did not see exactly how much it did, but I think we should still be able to take it. It's gonna keep going for those. So I mean, we could if we wanted to switch in on that. But I don't like, we can switch into Latin, but like then what do we do when Latin comes in? We go for the fire type attack and then we switch in Sure, and then we're back where we started. So there's not really too much of a point there. I don't want to have to sit here and stall and do this, but I think Hammer Arm, I think it only has 5 PP. I could be mistaken. Because, I mean, obviously from this range at half, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk going for it. I know how this works. I risk it. And maybe he, you know, maybe we outspeed, and that's great and wonderful, but we're not going to kill from this range. He's going to get a crit, and he'll kill us. That's just what's going to happen. That's what's, yeah, see, look at that. That would have demolished us. All right, I know you're slow, but... All right, we're going to go again. Again, I think we should still be, we're still living a crit here. I do want to check and see how much PP Hammer Arm actually has. Goes for rest. Okay, so now I'm going to, never mind, I'm not going to look it up. I'm going to assume that is all the Hammer Arms if it's going for rest. Part of me wants to try to go for like a, okay, Sunlight's gone, so I guess I was going to think about maybe going for an Ice Fang to see if it would do more, but I highly doubt it will. I highly doubt it would do, it's going to be resisted, I believe. Oh my goodness, look, the Sun makes a huge difference. You forget how much like Sun nerfs water type attacks until we see that. That's wild. Alright, that's good. That is good. Now, I don't really know how else we could have played around that. I guess really what we could have done is gone back and forth and switched between Latin and Sure to kind of bait out the fire attack attacks and then bait out the fighting type moves to try to maybe not get slapped, but I think that would have been kind of futile. A Porygon is going to come out. Let's go back into BB. We'll go for the Fake Out, go for the U-turn, and probably go into George. This thing is probably rocking Side Beam and all that good jazz. But we should outspeed this thing. If we don't, that's unfortunate. Go for the Fake Out. Beautiful. That's a good amount of damage. I love BB's attack stat. I love it so much. The U-turn. Can we actually... Oh, I was hoping we kind of take this thing out. That would have been nice. That would have been a nice touch. Okay, let's do this. Dude, it's kind of weird to think that, like, Groudon was, like... He was kind of our nemesis in our last, in Pokemon Platinum. He took out our beautiful Bonnie, so it feels kind of good to take him out and not lose anybody this time. At least not to the Groudon. Our old nemesis returns. Oh, jeez. All right, let's go for a return. Speaking of returns, goes for the Discharge. Oh, maybe you didn't have... Well, if you did have a Psychic-type move, you probably were going to go for it. And you probably would have been like a... Well, what do you have? You had Lock-On, Discharge. I'm not sure what else you had. probably a toss-up between using a Electric-type move or a Psychic-type move. It's not super effective. All right, Poochyena is going to come out. And finally, I think we're going to let Vandy see the field. And we're going to be going for some power-up punches here. If we can get set up and get in a good position, we might be able to sweep the rest of his team. Got the Intimidate, always busted in this kind of situation. Let's go for the power-up punch. And I just feel like I don't think we saw Vandy once last episode. I really don't think we did. Look at him. He's coming out, though. One shot in this little Poochyena. Just not super impressive, but Oh, a Kyurem. Hello. No, we can't really stay in. Power-up punch, even if it's boosted, is not going to be able to do enough, I don't think, to take this thing out. Okay, so what's our game plan here? I think, obviously, I think BB doing a fake out, doing our U-turn, get as much damage off of this thing as possible, and either going into Sure or George is probably the move. Kyurem is Dragon Ice, correct, I believe? So you're going to be, well, you probably got Dragon Breath, something like that, Ice Beam, Blizzard, probably a Blizzard. I feel like Blizzard's more likely here in this situation. It has the pressure. It is putting the pressure on. Let's go for the fake out here. This guy's team was kind of stacked, though, not going to lie. All right, that's a decent amount of damage. Let's hope that we're faster than this thing. We are faster. Beautiful. I kind of figured that we'd be faster. We're a couple of levels above. Yin Xiao's pretty swift. All right, let's do... Okay. I feel like you're going to be hitting on the special side. I feel like George might be the... hold on. I want to go back to the summary, please. Gardenia is definitely coming in. All right, we got 129 to 135. Okay, so maybe actually Sure is the better bet here. Water's resisted, but then we can hit him with an Ice-type move, which will just be normal, which will just be neutral. Let's go into Sure. Let's see what this thing wants to go for. I'm not exactly sure what Kyurem gets. It goes for the Scary Face, okay. I feel like I overthought that now. It goes for the Scary Face, all right. Then let's just go for the Ice Fang. Dragon Breath, okay, so Dragon Breath does come out, and we absolutely gobble that up. Sure, eats that, and obviously this is not going to do a whole lot of damage, but it's better than nothing. Goes for another Dragon Breath. It would be unfortunate if he got the Paralyze, which he does. That's about right, though. That's about right. Maybe we get a Freeze. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, we just take out the Kyurem. That is absolutely beautiful. Way to go, Sure. Look at that. From the brink of death to taking out a Kyurem in the next episode. You'd love to see it. Wants to learn high jump kick. No. Or do I do it instead? We haven't used Detect yet. I'm keeping my old moves. I know how this... I don't know. I just don't trust... I don't trust my luck to use high jump kick enough that I would actually hit it. I don't like seeing it. I don't like... Get that off my screen. That move is not allowed. Not allowed on any of my mons ever. At least for the rest of this Nuzlocke, that is. Alright, Arbok is going to come out here. You're going to... I can't eat my berries. I can't eat my food. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to fake out. We're going to U-turn. We're going to go into George. And we're going to absolutely smack this little Arbok into the ground. That is my plan. I love it. It's so hard not to do that, right? Because on most, typically, we get at least a good... We could go into Vandy here. Let's go into George, though. Let's be safe and go to George. Like, you're going to get... If you're not going to get half damage, you're going to get just above half damage off on something, which is absolutely, like, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful in this kind of situation. All right, let's go for the return. Goes for another Mud Bomb. I can't remember, lower our accuracy or our speed. Nothing. It didn't lower anything. We hit it, and do we take out the Arbok? We do take out the Arbok. I don't know if we have to face Lysandra again, but oh my goodness. We have been... we are overtime. Well, not really, I guess, that overtime, but it's been going on for quite a while. We beat the, probably the last of... You're wonderful. Your Pokemon are amazing. The last of the Team Grunt admin people, I would think. We'll see. Wonderful. Amazing. You have tremendous skill and bravery. When you add that up, it means I will tell you something very interesting. It happened 3,000 years ago. The ultimate weapon was used to put an end to the war in an instant. If we could use that incredible power, we could finally free Kalos of the foolish humans that plague it. Behind me, you'll find a red button and a blue button. One of them is the button for activating the open weapon. Come now, push 1. All right, well, who knows what it could be? I wonder if it's the blue button. Maybe it's the red. I don't know. We'll find out next time. We're going to end things right there. If you enjoyed, I mean, a whole lot, hit that like button. I left a comment and consider subscribing to the channel. And with that, I just hope you have a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is for you watching this video. Just make it the best it can possibly be. And I will see you next time. Which button shall we push? I wonder.